wrong, and so I did something about that, but none of this means that I'm disloyal to you.
That's what it feels like.
All I did, Trina, was tell the truth.
No. You made a choice, Kai. And you chose true. But one thing about me is that I will always choose my family, no matter what. And you will never be family to me.
Ouch.
Trina.
Hit the road, Kai.
Trina, I love you.
Too late.
Get out.
Bye.
Get out!
Why are you so shocked? Get the marching. Hold on, girl. Spencer coming back soon. Hello, neighbors. Welcome back to the channel. We made it back to Friday, y'all. Hope everybody had a beautiful day. Let's get into today's General Hospital. Alright, so today's episode started with this Emma and Jocelyn and Vaughn shenanigans. Listen, Josh and Vaughn plan was going well for them up until now because, well, Anna, she is clever. So today opened up with everybody's at the Port Charles Brown Dog Bar. Isaiah was there. He's always at the bar alone. He need a girlfriend. Okay, and then we have Emma and Vaughn there. I don't know why the hell y'all went to this type of establishment, but hey, we're here now. So Anna walks in. She's supposed to be meeting Felicia for, a quick drinky ladies' night out. However, she sees Emma sitting over there with Vaughn. So then she looks around and she sees Isaiah at the bar. So she runs over there and she introduces herself again. He's already half twisted. You can see it. He's like, oh no, call me. She was like, call me Anna, please. Because he was like, Commissioner. He was like, as long as you call me Isaiah, looking all batty eye. So she was like, listen, I see my granddaughter here and she's with a man 10 years a senior. And I need to know what's going on. Do you mind being my cover? But he said yes. However, Anna didn't need to be sitting there too long because as soon as Vaughn looked up, he's like, my man got nervous. You should be. Remember what your boss said. Anna is very clever and she already put 2 and 2 pieces together. So y'all done for. So as soon as Vaughn sees Anna over there, he quickly tried to be slick about it and was like, Emma, don't you want to go somewhere else? Oh, yeah, she was like, okay, fine. Now, like I said, Josh and Vaughn plan was going their way. However, did Emma Drake have her own plans? Emma said, sure, we could go somewhere else. As soon as they got up to make a move, Anna spotted them, and it was like a mama bear came on. It was her face like, oh, hell no, you're not about to get out of here with my granddaughter. So she intervened. She stopped them right in their tracks, baby. Where you going? Hey, hello, how you doing? I'm her grandmother. Like, I was like, Anna, the way she kept telling this man to have a seat, I was like, respect my authority is in her voice for real. She was not playing with you. She was going to chop you in the throat and the ribs. Like, have a seat. She must have told him that like 2 or 3 times. You better listen, bro. As soon as they start to walk back to the table, Von's brain looked like it was scanning what to do. So he did come up with something. He excused himself to go to the bathroom. However, he was in there a little too long. Because he was trying to call for backup. Anna only got a few questions in before he made his move. He explained there was a line in the bathroom. That's why it was taking too long. However, as soon as he sat down, guess who popped up? Jocelyn, yeah, she came in like the ex-jealous girlfriend that she is, or probably was trying to pretend to be, but I really think she is. She came up in there and got him out of there. She was like, all right, Vaughn, that's it. Emma stood up. She's like, what are you, stalking us? How did you know that we was even here? I'm the one who told her that we was going out, but you're a stalker? Josh came up with a nice lie talking about something. I still have his location on my phone. Of course, Anna is sitting there taking inventory. She's watching both of the girls. She's watching Vaughn. She's already plotting in her head. So then she jumps up and is like, hey, now let's not, give the brown dog any type of show. Let's just walk away. And then Josh was like, listen, I just came to speak to you. So she pulled him to the side and was like, you already proved your point. When I go to walk out that door, it's either you with me or you with her. She did that in front of everybody. Of course, he turned around. He had to pull on his show, and he was like, yeah, well, okay, sorry, Emma. Emma told me something. You're really about to leave? Girl, you already know that, they was faking together anyway, so why are you looking shocked? He was like, yeah, listen, I'm sorry, I like him a little crazy, and she crazy, and I'm into it. Don't we all? Emma's standing there, not Emma, Anna's standing there looking at him like, how dare you choose someone else over my granddaughter? Because both of them chicks is nuts, Anna, okay? And you already spotted that he is too old to be hanging around Josh or Emma. So what is the real story? Because she kept her eyes even though they walked to the side. I don't know why they ain't just leave. They just walked to the side. And Anna goes and explains to Emma that it's better off that she just let him go. And then without a fight, y'all, Emma was like, you know what? You're right. And then she looks down to her hand. Some agent he is, she got the damn master key. So she's about to get into more trouble. Thanks. And how you didn't feel that, sir? You always on Jocelyn ass. I'm just going to jump right into it. I told y'all she wore the perfect dress for this breakup day. Baby, Browse Kai tried to explain. He was like, listen. Nope, it did not matter what he was saying. He was trying to be the up moral guy. Talking about how could I live with myself if I did something like that? And even if he didn't do good things for me, I just couldn't live with myself as a person. And how would you want to be with someone that's like that? And she's looking at him like, wait a minute, wait. She said, you said that we was going to stay out of it. You said that you was going to have my back and not say nothing. You said, I was like, you got a lot of lists, that we was just going to sit by and let everything fall out on their own. Instead, you turned around in 2 seconds and threw all that out the window. So your loyalty to Drew was more than your loyalty to me. So he's like, no, it's not like that. She's like, listen, she said one thing about me, baby. My loyalty and my love will always be my family. I will always choose my family. And you are never, ever going to be family to me. I was like, ouch. He looked at him, he didn't know what to say. Then he just blurted out, but Trina, what you trying to say? You don't trust me? Trust you? How can she, sir? She gave you a very sensitive thing to hold on for 2 seconds, and you just threw that out the window like real quick. See you later. You ain't even without a thought. All you knew is about that little bit of conversation you heard about Lucinda. Nothing else. She kept saying that. She was like, you don't even know what happened. You don't even know all the parts to get together, but you just threw my family under the bus. She said, you betrayed me. So how can I ever want to be with you? So she told him to bounce. Bye. He's standing there telling me something. But Trina, I love you. Man, love is nothing at all right now. The fire that Trina was giving him today was like a mini Porsche, by the way. It was just, I was like, dang, you just vibing with your mama's soul right now, because you sound just like she was going in. Like, wait, what? Do you hear yourself? Who's happy that she finally got rid of Kai? Him and his eyebrows. Listen, y'all know his eyebrows is busy. Why are they so busy? Listen, y'all already know I don't give a damn about Lulu's sad story right now. That she over there crying, woe is me. Baby girl, you did the exact same thing to Brooklyn. At this point, y'all are even. Just y'all two separate and go y'all separate ways and stay the hell out of each other's lives as much as possible, and y'all will be fine. You got a slap, she got a slap. You got a stab, she got a stab. Y'all even at this point. So today, Lulu called Laura over, told her what was going on with Rocco, and then with Laura grandma powers, she sat up there and had a nice small talk with Rocco, letting him know that he is right to feel how he feels and ask the questions that he really needs to ask, and keep asking them until he's satisfied. She let him know that he's a miracle baby. They wanted him. They prayed for him. And miracles don't all show up the way that we expect them. She was like, just take a look at your mom. We wanted your mom to wake up. Probably not so much now, but we wanted your mom to wake up. And the way that we thought she would, it didn't turn out that way. Miracles just turn up any way they want. So with the fact that she done told him that he could continue to ask more questions, well, I mean, he didn't wait, because at the end of the episode, that's exactly what he did. I told y'all Dr. O was coming. He went upstairs and he got Dr. O email, and he was writing her. So he sent the email. So I guess this is what's going to bring her out of whatever warehouse or lab that she's hiding. Because if you come in tow with Britt, we know why. Or did she make a damn clone? I mean, she could have. She was real desperate. A desperate loss of her daughter, her last child. So, I mean, maybe. I am loving this, Michael. Then my guy was taking up for Brooklyn today against Dante. And then I was like, Dante, why are you so damn short? I thought this guy playing Michael was kind of shortish, but then I saw him next to Curtis, so I was like, okay, maybe it's just the TV. Either way, he was great. He was coming at Dante next. He's like, all right, that's enough. You gonna back away right now, because Dante came up and so much hate. But the way he handled Dante, I love that. I love that. Anyway, Curtis called Michael in today to the office to let him know what was the latest on the Drew blackmailing him and his family. He let him know that they pretty much out of cards, and every move that he made, he lost. And right now, he's preparing him to be prepared about the headlines on all Aurora media. And Michael was like, what's it going to be? And then he told him about Sonny and Natalia. So he's like, no, seriously, you need to protect and do whatever you need to do for your family. Curtis explains that he don't really think that him and Portia have any more cards to play with to beat Drew. So he don't know what's the next move about business or personal. Like, he don't know what to do. He's stuck right now. So Michael thanked him for letting him know and went to go prepare the family about the headlines. I mean, I don't care about the headlines. They cleared Sonny at the PCP. That's all that matters. Now, y'all sit up here trying to push all kinds of false evidence and try to make it seem this way and that way when we all know it's Sitwell. But sooner or later, Sitwell, Drew, Autumn, y'all about to fall. Ezra, y'all gonna fall soon. And y'all already know it's no hope not to me. I don't see any hope for Portia and Curtis, because she went over there to explain to him that Trina's show went off grade and Trina was looking for him. Then he explained that Drew was by and doing a new blackmail and explained what he wanted. So then she mentioned, all of this is because of me, and I brought this to the family. And then Curtis was like, I'm going to do whatever I can to make, to stop Drew and to stop all this threat to the family and all that. So then she was like, well, let's be honest, you really only doing it for Trina, not because I'm your wife or you love me. It's because, it's because of our daughter. So he's like, yeah, I did this because of our daughter, because yes, you're right. You the one brought this trouble to our door. So yeah, I'm doing this for our daughter, but also because of my conscience. I don't want us to sit back and then think, did I do everything that I could for my vows? Notice he said vows. Homegirl heard that and was like, you right, that's right. I guess I'm not worthy of your trust. Girl. You're not worthy. He doing all this. I would just thrown you behind in the jail. I gave up all by now. But however, that's what she said. He did. She said, I guess I'm not worthy, but I bet Jordan is. Now, Curtis, what I'm going to need you to do is, react a little faster, speak up a little faster. I mean, do you have some hidden feelings for Jordan? Because my guy just stood there and had to look. She was like, yeah, I thought so. Don't wait up. So, boom, now she's at the brown bar, and you see who she's sitting with. And yes, they are getting real cozy. So we all saw that. That's where this was going. So as soon as Jordan sees all this, I guess she's going to go to Curtis, because Curtis back over there telling Michael, I'm still fight for my marriage. I don't know if we could make it. No, bro, it's over. You had those 2 seconds right there when she was at the door to say something. She mentioned Jordan, you froze. So now she out here doing what she do best, screwing up. So, like I said, Dante came into the Quartermains hot, honey. He was yelling and screaming at me. So, how can you do that to my son? So, of course, like I said, Michael was there at the moment, and he didn't know what was going on. He was like, what is happening right now? And she was like, go ahead and yell at me, whatever. And he was like, you hurt my son, and this thing between you and Lulu has to stop. Yes, Dante, get your baby mamas in control. So, Michael was like, all right, hold up. Dante went below the belt saying something about her giving up Geo back then. So that's when Michael stepped in and was like, okay, partner, that's enough. Back off. You ain't got no right to say what you saying to her right now. So then Dante was like, you're right. My bad. So then Brooklyn was like, listen, Michael, thank you, but we can handle this. I'm a be okay. He was like, you sure? She's like, I'm sure. He walks away. She's like, go ahead, let me have it again. He explained to her that what she did was wrong. She goes and explains, yes, I wanted revenge to Lulu for what she did to me and Gio, but I didn't do this on purpose. I just don't understand, though, Brooklyn. You left the damn file on the table. Like nobody gonna browse through some magazines. Huh? She claims she didn't do it on purpose. She swore up and down. She feels sick to the stomach. She wish she could take it back. Now Gio knows about it. He thinks she did it on purpose. She can't tell him that he's wrong. And then she goes and says to Dante, well, at least the silver lining is he hates me more, so maybe that opens up for you. No, probably not, because right now he's hurting because he can't see Grandpa Sonny. They talk some more, and then he explains to her that he forgives her for what she did for Rocco. But then he went for a hug. His look kind of dead. She was too busy crying. So I don't believe him. Do y'all believe him? I don't believe anybody at this point. For some odd reason, we have this conversation with these two, Tracy and Chase. By the way, he looks hell of a good. Coming out the swimming lake or whatever, the lake or whatever. I don't know. Boy. See, this is what we don't get to see. We only get to see this on his own. We don't get to see this when he's standing with Brooklyn. And I don't blame you, girl. And you remove that shirt. It's like dynamite. Anyway, we got this conversation with Chase and Tracy today. Baby, this conversation is late, way too late. Brooklyn already made her move. It's already done. But however, we got this. Tracy pretty much is just begging Chase to keep an eye on Brooklyn and talk to her about letting all this revenge talk go or plotting. Like I said, it's too late, Tracy. You need to go visit your granddaughter because she already did her move. These two obviously don't know. I don't know. But, yeah, she already did what she had to do. So he explained he don't police his wife and, he lets Brooklyn do whatever. But he said, mark my words, I promise you this. It's nothing ever going to happen to make me walk away from Brooklyn. Now, listen, when a character make that type of statement and promise, y'all know dang well something about to happen. Now, since Dante sat up there and forgave Brooklyn already, and he's still hating Lulu, if something fishy go on with Brooklyn and Dante, will Chase walk away? Because he just swore up and down, nothing will make him walk away. What y'all think? So, yeah, that was it for Friday. The best part was Trina and Kai breakup. What about y'all?